What's going on, guys? So it is mid-November and we've officially busted out the short sticks. It is officially ice fishing season. Now what I am going to do today in this video is get out on a little lake that I've never fished before, that I've heard has some solid crappie populations, and I'm going to see if I can catch my first ice fishing fish of the year. So I'm going to head out there, see if we can get a few crappies. Stay tuned. Alright, so I just got done cutting about 35 holes. I just counted them, and it's probably gonna end up being overkill. Hopefully it's overkill, but I do not want to mess around with the auger anymore once I whip out the pole. So I've got holes scattered all throughout this basin area and kind of the surrounding basin area, not just, I don't know how deep it's gonna be, but I'm assuming not all of this is gonna be deep water holes here. So I'm gonna grab my flasher and my rod, and I'm gonna see if I can mark any fish. So on my flasher, as you can see, I still have it set up for really thick ice. So I'm gonna shorten that puppy up a little bit to make this more manageable. Make the ice stop about right here. Still probably more than enough, but now I'm all set for these conditions. 20 foot right here, still nothing. $21, Dead Sea. Looks like there's some fish in this hole. I like this. This could be good. I think there's fish in this hole. It looks like there's a fish down at the bottom. One thing I did not bring was any bait. I'm running all plastics right now. Oh yeah. Yup, here he comes. Oh, it's so exciting. There we go. Ooh, first fish of the season. Ooh, here we go. Ooh, he's tough. Nice. Ooh. Whoa. Check that out. That is sweet. Man, he choked it. Wow. First fish of the year. It's been a while since I've measured a crappie, so I'm gonna give him the old measuring stick. 10 incher, not bad. Sweet, on the board. What I like to do to seal the deal is just slowly reel up. Wait for them to bend over that spring bobber. There we go. Let's see what we got going on here. Nice. Solid eater size fish. Falling for the little red jig. Man, if you look at this school right here, it is insane. So as you can see, 32 foot of water, pretty deep, but the fish that I have been catching have been these fish right here. The fish down in this range, it looks like there's more fish and maybe bigger, I have no idea, but I've been catching these fish up here and I haven't even got into these fish yet. Crazy.
Baby, you're the one for me. Baby, you are meant for me. I'm madly in love with you. Baby, you're the one for me. Baby, you are. I'm madly in love with you.
Oh, here we go. Now we got one working. Coming up hot. Oh, no! It's a bummer. Come on now, come back for round two. Oh, here we go. This could be good. Nice. check that out. Crappie. Crappie. First ice crappie. So sweet. And a little red jig. Nice. What a beautiful fish. Let's get another one. There we go. Another dink. Another dinker. There we go. That was my first time dropping down to the bottom and it was just automatic. It's a lot more active fish down at the bottom. And I was fighting for those high ones. The only problem with this fish is he was sitting on the bottom in over 30 foot of water, so he is gonna have to be a keeper, unfortunately. But perfect keeper size, so tough to complain about that, right? So the jig right now that I'm running is just a super tiny 1/32 ounce VMC tungsten tubby, just a little standard jig, red. And what I did is I took a little plastic gear and red on red. Crappie seem to love it. All right, the school kind of died out. I'm gonna go look for some more fish and hopefully some bigger fish too. So next spot. It's a little bit cold out here to the point that these holes are actually freezing up really fast. I only drilled it about an hour or so ago and it is already getting frozen. And if I think about it too much, my fingers start to get cold. Got a little movement. There we go. Dink. The dinkiest dink yet. Going backwards. We got to find some bigger ones here. That's bad news. All right. I'm immediately picking up and going to the next hole. I just checked about a dozen holes and not all of them were empty. I'm kind of pumped to see a fish down here. Here we go. Nice. Back on the board after a slight lull. Right on. It was getting so slow that I actually had to throw on my gloves. My hands were getting cold because there wasn't enough action. All right, next hole. Just picked one out of that hole, interestingly. All right. Hey, if it's one fish a hole, I will take that. Oh, there's more fish down here in this one too. I think I just got into a good area. 22 foot of water right here. These fish were suspended earlier, about an hour ago when I was catching them. And now, it seems like they've moved on down to the bottom for whatever reason. It's crazy when you start catching fish, your hands really just warm up right away, don't they? It's magical. Oh, this guy's coming up. There we go. Just another guy right in that same size class. Sweet. All right, guys, so as you can see, it is officially dark. It's a little bit after 5, and I'm gonna call it a night. I would say it was a pretty solid day. We went to a new lake, obviously, and I feel like anytime you go to a new lake, you're always rolling the dice, in my opinion. It seems like you strike out a lot, especially when you go to a small lake like this, when you don't really know what's in it. So I am happy. We caught like 15 or 16 fish, and they were all kind of like in that 8 to 10 inch range. No really big ones like I was hoping, but they might be in here. I don't know. I didn't find any of them, but I kept I kept 7 fish to take home to my family, my wife and 2 kids. So that'll be solid. We'll make some fish tonight probably. And regardless, it was a lot of fun. And I feel like anytime you go to a new lake and catch fish, you got to be pretty excited about that. So I want to thank all you guys who followed along. And if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like and subscribe down below. And until next time, thank you for watching. Peace out.